Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome everybody guys, let's take a look again at the gold market. As you can see, gold market follows our short-term scenario accurately. So we said while market keeps the recent lows, the momentum trade still stands in place. And this example is just show that some fundamental background for the market, fundamental driving factors couldn't be ignored. If even sometime market shows the performance and shows the action without any bright patterns. So as you can see, currently on the intraday charts, just climbing some very gradual and slow upward action without really bright setups, bright patterns, but still market is climbing and climbing higher. And that just shows you that the fundamental factors works on the market almost always. Despite that sometimes maybe the overall picture on the market could stand a bit unclear, but we should not ignore them. And currently, as we said, since we have the strong thrust action and the first retracement after the thrust action, you could call it as a bread and butter Jordan apple trade, you could call it as momentum trade. It doesn't matter. So what is really matter is that big momentum of the thrust should make an impact on the market later. It just can't be ignored and can't disappear immediately. It should be faded by some attempt of the upward continuation. That's actually what we see here. And in general, we were correct on upward action, but in some details we have missed on the price action on hourly chart. So currently, guys, as we said in the weekly report as well, market is not at ever bar, and as downside breakout has failed of this range of the weekly large doji pattern, it means that market could climb slightly higher and spend some time inside of this range. Fundamentally, yes, in the longer term perspective, the overall background stands not in favor of the immediate upward action on the gold, because we see some tension relief, crisis relief on the Middle East, we see good statistics in the United States, we see signing of the phase 1 agreement with China. Besides, technically, we see strongly saturated, ultimately saturated net long position on the gold, which makes really problem for the market to continue upward action, because it's nobody on the other side who could buy more to support the current action. Everybody already stands in the long position. Everybody keeps longs. So it creates this combination of the factor creates the good background for a moderate retracement on the gold, which should happen in the medium-term perspective within probably a few weeks. But on this week, in today, tomorrow action, market still could spend this time inside this range and show some upward action here. So that's why we will keep an eye on our momentum trade in the nearest time. So on the 4-hour time frame chart, take a look. Indeed, market shows this kind of the head and shoulders or something that this sort type of action, although this retracement to the BC leg was not as deep as we have suggested. So initially we thought that should be more harmonic, somewhere to this level, a bit lower. So here was 1550, we talked about 1540 area. But here market wasn't able to reach it and turns up. And take a look, very gradual action. Here we have the ABCD pattern. OP stands right here, 1570. And probably should be reached within the few hours. Next target, which is our major target, here is 1584. This is XOP with the same pattern. Take a look. It creates an agreement with the major 618 resistance, 1580-250, which is the ultimate target of the Jordan apple and bread and butter, as we will also use it as the target of our momentum trade. That's the target that we'll keep an eye on. So in fact, currently it's not too late for taking the long position. Take the part of this upward action if you would like to. Waiting for some pullback here, down from the OP target. Let you to consider possible taking the long position. And then could be some continuation to the XOP. For the bears, well guys, in this case, currently it's no background for taking the short position right now, so we need to get clear bearish patterns or clear bearish price action. Currently we do not have nothing of that sort, so it means that currently it's not a good point for taking the short position. Here with this OP target, take a look on the hourly chart. That is our ABCD pattern, and we have two different levels. First is the nearest 620 as a 30% support 1560, and slightly below 1555 conference support. These levels are based on current top, so when market will hit the OP, these levels also will climb slightly higher. Taking into consideration the harmonic retracement, guys, here, so this pullback, I draw the same line, the same depth as this one. They are the same. So taking both this retracement into consideration, you could keep an eye on the possible level somewhere. It seems that it will be precisely right to the conference support around 1555, but it will be somewhere around 1558, I suppose, when the OP will be hit. This is if we will get the double leg retracement as here, some kind of the ABCD, which actually could be because we have the OP target. It's not just some minor target, it's important. And the 30% pullback seems reasonable. At the same time, you also could keep an eye on the single leg harmonic retracement. So you can see it repeats very often. Here, it's almost within the whole upward direction. It has been repeated very accurately within all this upward direction here. So you also could keep an eye on this type of the retracement. Maybe it will be smaller somewhere to somewhere to the 1563. But currently I still suggest that the retracement right back down with the two leg is more probable just because this is OP target. So that being said, for the bears, no good background for taking the position by far. For the bulls, if you still would like to take the part in this upper direction that we have and trying to possess yourself for the possible action to the XOP, you have to complete 2 points. First of all, wait when the OP will be hit, then keep an eye on the retracement. If retracement will be gradual, something of that sort, we do not want to see this type of action. We want to see gradual pullback. If it will be gradual here, but it will be better if it will be the shape of the ABCD. Keep an eye on conference support. That will drift a bit higher once OP will be hit. For taking the position with the target around 1582, 1584, this is major agreement resistance on the follow time frame chart.